Oh, Christ, you're killing me. But, hey, I think I love all the points that Peter made because, that's the thing about it. When you bring the recruits in or the prospects in and you go out and talk to them, everybody that they touch is part of that process. So I thought the points that were made are so important. Whether it's the security director, the people in the cafeteria, all that factors in because at the end of the day, the hardest thing to evaluate is the EQ, the emotional. Okay.
Yes.
That goes involved in that, and so exposure. But,
you're good. You're good, Coach. I was talking to Zito and Foxy to show the hugs that Cam Ward was getting in the green room while it was all taking place at Mario Cristobal while you were talking there. But everything you're talking about, I think as players, AJ, we want good dudes in the locker room. Like that is literally the number one thing as a teammate. That's the number one thing I care about. I assume they're going to be able to play football. Now,
yeah, exactly. We've seen what they can do on the field, right? Like when you're bringing in a franchise dude who's going to be the face of your program forever. I mean, you can't do enough due diligence, I think, to make sure that person is going to be the leader. But we hear that buzzword culture all the time. Like, what does that mean? Like, it means you bring in good dudes that are, they live well on and off the field, and they take care of each other, and they're accountable to their teammates.
Coach, was that your culture, I assume? What is your culture that you try to instill?
No, definitely. I mean, you can't have enough good football players, number one, but at the end of the day, it's the connection. It's a connection that builds the continuity where the ultimate confidence comes to be successful in team sports.
Yeah, you were talking about that Green Bay Packers team that won the Super Bowl. You're talking about that group being tight.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think what that team went through to win a Super Bowl doesn't get enough credit. When you get into this roster development, I always go back to that team. 77 players it took to win that championship. So with all them injuries, so at the end of the day, core guys like AJ and that defense in particular kept us in every game, and then we got going at the end of the year. But yeah, you have to have that if you're going to win a championship in this league.
D-Bud, I want my team playing cards with each other.
Absolutely.
I think that is like the most important part of this entire thing.
If guys like each other, they're going to play better together. And one thing that stuck out about me about Cam Ward is his coach. You hear his coach, Cristobal, talk about him, the leader that he is, the alpha that he is when he walked in the room. Every step that he took up, he played better. He was more productive. And we talk about culture and great guys. That starts at home, for most of the guys that I played with. And his parents, great group of parents, haven't missed one game in his football career, and they plan on keeping that streak going.
I think it just depends on the personalities and the people involved.
When that happens, you just said people involved, like in Dallas or when you're in Green Bay. If something like this did come across, whether you're trading back or up, does the GM, Jerry, or the GM when you're with Green Bay, do they say like, hey, we're going to move back, hey, we're going to move up, or is it kind of like, what do you think about moving back or up?
I mean, Green Bay and Dallas, their operations are similar in certain ways, but obviously different, particularly when you talk about the leadership group. But I would say clearly, I mean, there is a tight communication, group, because, obviously you don't want Peter Schraber again.
Or Schefter.
Schefter, I mean.
So it's been
that's no fun.
We watched it happen. Cam Ward has officially been selected number one to the Tennessee Titans. Wow. Welcome to AFC South, Cam. Okay, welcome to AFC South. Him and Roger Goodell had a very easy, gentle meet and greet, which is maybe a tone setter for the rest of the evening. Roger Goodell getting a little older, had that back surgery, did a hug, not that crazy of a go-to. Let's go down to the draft cave.